No, Bubba, no. Today's going to be sort of a fun video. I'm sure if any of you guys were in the firearms community as much as you're in the historical and the Cold War community, you would understand what that saying means. The no, Bubba, no means there's some people out there that take military surplus guns and they Bubba them up. Well, as you can see from this video, sometimes that's reasonable, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to turn this sideways to get some of this in the frame. What we have here is an 1893 Turkish Mauser used by the Ottoman Empire. But those of you that are familiar, you already know that this is not a Turkish stock. This is a straight Swedish stock. So, is this a BuBbA gun? Well, sort of. The reason I did this gun was because Centerfire was running just the actions and all the metal parts during the pandemic. During the heart of the pandemic, we'll call it. Now that's going to be a historical event. We're going to say pre and post pandemic. Just watch. But anyway, they were running these actions and very cheap, but you could not get stocks. There's no more Turkish stocks out there. If you want a Turkish wood set, you're going to have to buy it secondhand off somebody who sporterized one and has one in the basement. And you'll either get it for next to nothing or you're going to get it for 5 times the cost of the gun. So, I'm really into historical firearms. These were able to be shipped right to your house. I'll give you a little bit of detail on the gun itself, since I do consider this a history channel as much as a firearms and surplus channel. What we have here, you see where that says 1939? That's because we have a Turkish 1893 Mauser. The 1893 was a Spanish design that the Ottoman Empire, which is modern-day Turkey, adopted as well. It was the first flush-fitting staggered mag design, originally in 7x57, so 7x57. This one went through a refurbish in 39 and was put over to 8mm. I was trying to find where I saw that. Now I can't find it, but you'll have to take my word for it. This is an 8mm gun. There's some of the Turkish markings. Really cool gun with a lot of cool markings on it. The half moon and star. So, in order to save this firearm from becoming a hunting rifle or ending up in a Tapco stock or something along those lines, I decided to go ahead and order a Swedish Mauser straight stock because all I had to do was in the receiver, I had to take a Dremel, I had to take some wood out. You can't even see that, to be honest, without the stock being taken off. Now what you can see is I had to take wood around the handguard to make the handguard work. Now, most people didn't use the top handguard, or they ordered a different handguard. But I'll tell you the truth. I have a brand new Turkish handguard in the drawer over there. And it would have needed more fitting than just fitting this one that came with the Swedish stock. So in my opinion, no, it's not correct. No, up close it doesn't look perfect. But it is rock solid. A little bit of wobble, but it won't come flying off because you got the barrel band holding it on. You have the rear sight holding it down. And I wanted the stock to match, and I wanted to leave the character on the Swedish stock. Yeah, there you see I have not CNR. And that's not because this wouldn't be considered CNR. It's because this is an antique. It's not on my CNR book because it could get shipped to anybody. Straight out. Anybody over the age of 18 with a valid driver's license could get this gun to their front door. Use that as a PSA if you'd like. But that's it. Sometimes, you know, you can do a little BuBbA and a little home gunsmithing if it's for the right reasons. So I tried to keep this as historically accurate as I could. However, it's definitely not a Swedish gun. You see the Swedish bayonet lug. I even got the Swedish cleaning rod from Sarco. Just because military rifles look better with their cleaning rods in. So this is kind of a Franken Mauser, but the bore is mint condition. Like they put the 8mm barrel on and never fired the gun. So this is my little Franken gun. I just wanted to do a fun video on, you can see how I fit the bottom. I mean, it's perfect. Fits in there perfect. There's another crescent moon. Yeah, it just fits so nicely in the stock with a little bit of woodworking. Literally, I don't have a shop. I did it at my kitchen table without a problem. Turned out nice. It's a great shooter. I decided to do a fun video for those people who like to post the memes all over all the pages. No, BuBbA, no. Yeah, I agree. I don't own a BuBbA Sporterized Milsurp at all. But in some aspects, this really is one as well. However, this is about as close to original as you could get this action because you could not find an 1893 Turkish stock. However, if I found one, I'll tell you what, I would switch it out if it was a good price. So if I ever go to a yard sale and I find one, this will no longer be a Franken gun. Alright guys, I decided to go ahead and do this video today because I don't plan on shooting this gun anytime soon. So I'm not worried about shooting videos for this guy. I'm going to take some Mausers to the range, but I don't think it'd be this one. Alright guys, till later. Till next time.